quorum. Would you all rise and the Pledge of Allegiance with me? Veterans may salute, first responders also. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, we start out our meeting today with a presentation for a couple of our young kids in our village of Oak Lawn that have earned the rank of Eagle Scout. Pretty prestigious award. It takes a lot of work, and I would like Nicholas Baker and Donald Dvorak to step up to the podium, please. Congratulations, guys. Good job. Okay. Are you Nicholas? Yes. Okay. The Village of Oak Lawn always wants to honor the accomplishments of our youth, our Boy Scouts and our Girl Scouts when they make this highest rank. And today the village is going to present to Nicholas Baker this plaque for outstanding achievement and exceptional leadership ability as evidenced by his attainment of Eagle Scout. And this is presented by the Village of Oak Lawn on January 10th, 2023 by the Mayor, Terry Vorderer. Congratulations.
I just wanted to thank everyone so much for being able to honor me and able to remember me for coming here. And just this is a huge honor. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Can I ask one question? Who helped you the most?
Probably my dad.
Oh, I didn't hear you thank your dad person. No, it takes a family to get that done.
You know, yeah, my son made Eagle Scout many years ago, and I know the hard work he had to do to get there, but I also know the hard work I and my wife had to do to get him there. They are teenagers. They need to stay focused. But I could tell you guys, and before I present to you, that my son, okay, because he had attained the rank of Eagle Scout, never had the best SAT scores and wasn't the sharpest student, but he was focused. And because he made Eagle, he got into Bradley University, pretty prestigious school. And the counselor told me the only way he got in is because of that Eagle. So you know what you owe us, guys. Your mom and dad gave you a lot. The village has given you a lot. We expect great things from you, okay? And Donald Dvorak, okay, for the outstanding achievement and exceptional leadership ability is evidenced by the attainment of Eagle Scout. And it's presented by the Village of Oak Lawn, January 10th, 2023, by myself, the mayor, Terry Vorderer. Congratulations.
Thank you to the Village of Oak Lawn. Thank you to my parents who have helped me get to this point. I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Get you in the newspaper here.
You can thank the newspaper for your next award.
Nice job, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations again, guys. Thank you. Certainly, this is a way to start out the first meeting, 2010. Not only did we recognize some great achievers here in our youth, but we're going to swear in 3 new police officers for the Village of Oak Lawn. With, let's see, Tom McMahon, are you here? Yes, sir. Step up here, please. Okay, Daniel Harrison, you're here? Step up. And Daniel Metzer, are you here? Step up. No, step up here onto the podium. Our clerk will swear you in.
So I'm just going to say, state your name. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Daniel Harrison,
having been appointed to the position of patrol officer in the Village of Oak Lawn, County of Cook, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the position of patrol officer to the best of my ability.
of the position of patrol officer to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a little message from you, okay, from the mayor. You know, in another millennium, you know, I stood here as a young 21-year-old boy, and I have to speak into the speaker so that people can hear me. Okay, as a 21-year-old boy, I took the same oath you took. I won the lottery, and I really do believe you did too. You're gonna have a great career, and this village will be there for you. When you need them, just do us a good job and keep that in mind. Now, I want you to recognize your family members in the audience.
Gotta find them first. My dad's sitting all the way in the back. My brother's somewhere.
You got big shoes to fill. He was a hell of a police officer.
Yeah, my brother and his son and wife are over there. Then my mom's over there as well.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Back row, I have my two brothers, fiance. Over here in the corner, I have my uncle, my aunt, my mom, my sister, my dad, his girlfriend back there also.
In the middle, I have my father, my mother, my two sisters, April and Megan, my sister's husband, Chris, and my brother and his wife as well, Terry and Nicolette.
Mayor, I feel like our meeting's gonna quickly get rid of some of these people very shortly.
Well, if they want to stick around, okay,
I
for
don't
the
know.
morning part. Oh, the chief's here. Chief's got a few words to say.
Sorry, Chief.
Yes.
No, that's okay. Mayor takes, he's got seniority. I just want to thank the board again for allowing us to hire. I know this seems to be a regular occurrence, but I swear it'll stop one day. People do want to work here. These three, they won't be getting their stars tonight because they are all going to report to the State Police Academy Sunday afternoon. It's the first time we've used this academy, so we'll see how it goes. One of our officers has actually volunteered to be their homeroom instructor, so I'll get weekly reports on their status. Looking forward to that. And once again, thank you, and thank you to all my officers here for everything you do day in and day out. It's greatly appreciated, as you know, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you.
Who's together like your friend? Thanks, guys. The important ones now.
Again, thank you. Okay, we're getting into the meat of the meeting. You certainly will excuse you people if you want to depart. You're welcome to stay. Anyway.
Hey, Terry, what Eagle Scout, what group were they from?
One from your district, and the other one is Don McKenna's from St. Linus. One from St. Gerald, one from St. Linus.
They're both from the same pack though, right? Or from the same?
No, I don't think they're both from the same. Oh, maybe, yes, you're right, I'm sorry. They're both from Don's pack. Don McKenna's pack. Yeah.
1615.
Yeah, 1615 probably. That would be my
My
first
pack
guess.
was 3678.
That was 3619. I was not privileged enough to be in a pack.
All the secret signs.
The gopher.
Little Harvey.
All right, well, there we
Officer, would you shut the door so that it's a little quieter in here? All right, move on to public comments. Madam Clerk, do we have any public comments?
No, there were none.
Okay, hearing none. Conflict with interest disclosure. Any trustees have any conflict on any items on the agenda tonight? Hearing none, we'll move on to approval of the regular meeting minutes of 2022-23 dated December 13th, 2022. Motion, please.
Motion approved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Sack?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Motion passes. New business by village trustees. District 2. Alex?
Yeah, I just want to tell you, Mayor, I really appreciate you bringing the Eagle Scouts up here because that is quite an honor. I know that's something that started by you and this board and a great tradition. I really think it's a compliment to the community because it's a group of people that get them to there, but their moms and dads put a lot of work in, and so do the boys. So
Yeah.
kudos on that. I love seeing that. I just want to share with everyone, there are people that are out there every day that work, and you drive by them, you see them, but you don't really understand what they're doing until your water's not working and there's a water main break, and it's 25 degrees below zero, and they're out there in any weather, any condition. I just want to bring up that our Public Works and our Water Department had, in the month of December, we had a total of 26 water main breaks, which is a part when we go through the cold and the hot and the cold. 18 of them were during the holidays, and I just want to tell you that you don't realize the amount of work that these guys do, and it's typically in the middle of the night, 20 degrees below zero, unfavorable conditions, and here's how their average time from when they are told that there's a leak, they get the equipment that they need to fix the leak, and they fix it and have your water running, is 6 hours. Some are slightly more, some are slightly less, but just think about that. Somebody that's willing to get out of their bed, go in the elements of the dead of winter, and we all know that we went through this cold streak, and be able to deal in that element with water that's flying all over the place. So I just wanted to commend these guys that do this every day, and in the Water Public Works Department, especially the Water Department, for being able to do that. And a couple of people I want to mention, Jeff Phillip, Dan Barnes, Joe Acuzio, Adrian Alvarez, Steve Bourbon, and Brian Barnhouse. And the beautiful thing is, looking down at these names, the vast majority of them also are your neighbors and friends in the neighborhood, that not only do they work for the village, but they live in the village. So, and again, Billy, I want to commend you in the Public Works Department for the work that you do every day. I know that we got hit with a little bit of a weather condition. I know we were talking prior to it when they were saying 12 to 14 inches of snow, and you and the team had a plan put together ready to handle the streets. And I know that we don't like that four-letter word, snow. Hopefully, by what the weather's looking like through February, we don't see much of it. But kudos to what you and your team do every day to keep this village going, especially the water department. That concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee. Trustee Mallow?
Thank you, Mayor. I just had one thing to mention, and it's in regards to the Oak Lawn Park District Special Rec basketball game. This is the 13th year of this basketball game. This year it will be held at our Oak Lawn Community High School here on Southwest Highway and 95th Street. So this is a tradition that's been throughout the other high schools. It's been to Rice, it's been to Marist, it's been to Mother McCauley. They did it over at the middle school, so it's moved around, but it's January 28th. The doors open at 12 o'clock, so I just wanted to let the community know this will be going on. It's an opportunity to come in, see the high school, and see their brand-new gym. So it's just that opportunity to be able to see these kids play and like I said, it's a great tradition and it continues on and it gets bigger and bigger every year. So I just wanted to make that mention. The games start at 12. Oh, it's the Special Rec All-Star Games, and it's the Oak Lawn Eagles basketball part of the Oak Lawn Park District Special Rec Department. They play like 4 games throughout the day.
I heard you have some special guest officials there.
Yeah, I do official for those games. Thank you.
Just got his new glasses.
Thank you, Trustee. I've had the privilege of attending many, many of those, and I can tell you, to watch those kids with their whole heart, these challenged kids play that game, you cannot, your heart has to just feel sympathy and support with the smiles you see from those kids. It's a great afternoon to support a great organization and some great kids. So thanks for bringing.
Absolutely, it is free attendance to get into the game. So
Well, you can buy.
yeah, there are
Good
split the
fundraising.
pot things that they do, sell
Yeah.
food and things like that, but
Yeah.
they do want the community to be there and support them. So they found it was easier to get more and more people there if it's free to get in.
And it's a great afternoon entertainment, I can assure you. Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Pembroke.
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to wish all the residents a happy and healthy new year. I also want to ask residents during the upcoming winter months to please keep an eye out for our senior citizen neighbors. They could use help during this winter season with the snow, and particularly in the cold snap like we had right before Christmas. A lot of frozen pipes and busted pipes. So that's all.
Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Stalker?
Yeah, I just want to echo Trustee Olenik's praise of the water department. They worked in my neighborhood. I watched them work. I was glad I was in the house where it's nice and warm. They were working outside in the cold. And I never heard that average time to get the pipe fixed of 6 hours. That's amazing because they're not doing it on the surface. They're digging down through frozen ground and fixing the pipe and getting it fixed really well, really fast. Very good, and have a happy new year. Thanks.
Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Sock?
No report this month. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we move on to the village manager's report.
Nothing this evening.
Okay, good. Number 10 is request Board of Trustees approval of the collective bargaining agreement between the International Union of Operating Engineers, L150, Public Employees Division, and the Village of Oak Lawn. Motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion?
I would like to
Yes.
just make a mention of this, Mayor. This is an approval that at the last meeting, our village manager brought up that he wishes was on the last meeting we had, and I knew it was very close to getting done, and I'm really glad that it did get done. Some of the main concerns that we had in regards to this old contract that Local 150, the Village of Oak Lawn, had was overtime, obviously, and some of the outdated language that is in that contract. This article, or this contract, Article 4, addresses those issues. So we'd like to thank Local 150, Brett Crosstad, and our own Bill Meyer, working tremendously hard on a fair and a reasonable compromise to get this contract done. It's on the agenda here. It's also on number 11 coming up. But I believe that it's important to say that the Village of Oak Lawn, they owe the taxpayers of Oak Lawn owe a debt of gratitude to these two men to get this contract done. It's a great success for our village and town. So that's all I'd like to say.
Well, thank you, Trustee. And if I could just add, as a man who negotiated contracts with the village for a number of decades as president of the unions, just before this meeting, I read these contracts, and I thought these were fair. These were taking care of our employees, and at the same time responsible to the people of this village. It's the employees that make this the village I want to live in and to be the mayor. So we do have an obligation to negotiate fair compensation and wages, and they certainly give back a whole lot. So with that, anybody else have anything? Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sock.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Motion passes. All right, number 11, request Board of Trustees approval of the collective bargaining agreement between the International Union of Operating Engineers, L-150 Public Employees Division, and the Village of Oak Lawn Crew Chiefs. Motion, please.
Motion approved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? I think we kind of covered that with the first one. Roll call, please.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Thank you. That takes care of 3 years of contractual obligations with our employees. And now we will move on to the consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine and brought forward at the direction of the Board of Trustees, Village Manager, and Village Committees, and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. A, Ordinance 23-01-01, an ordinance amending the Oaklawn Village Code, Title II, Chapter 6, Section 3, entitled Officers, Meetings Pertaining to the Board of the Fire and Police Commission Meeting Schedule. B is request Board of Trustees approval of the Zoning and Planning Commission recommendation for a material variation for a single-family home at 10612 Lockwood Avenue. Tracy Little is the petitioner. C is ordinance 2301-02 approving that change. D, request Board of Trustees approval of the Zoning and Planning Commission. That was a 6-0 vote. Recommendation for a special use permit for body contouring in a business not currently defined by the Village Code at 4600 West 103rd Street. E is ordinance 23-01-03, an ordinance granting a special use for the body contouring business at 4600 West 103rd Street. And F is a request Board of the Trustees approval of a Zoning and Planning Commission, a 6.0 vote, recommendation for a special use permit for body contouring with a hyaluronic pen and scalp pigmentation business in a C1 zone district, 4600 West 103rd Street. And G is ordinance 23-01-04, permitting that business operation. H, requests Board of Trustees approval of the Traffic Safety Commission 6.0 recommendation for a 4-way stop sign at the intersection of 96th Street and Kildare Avenue. I is ordinance 23-01-05, an ordinance approving certain traffic regulations, placement of a 4-way stop sign instead of a 2-way stop sign at 96th and Kildare Avenue. J, request Board of Trustees approval of that traffic safety recommendation for that 4-way stop sign at 96th and Colmar. Oh, this is a different one, I'm sorry. This is at 96th and Colmar for a 4-way stop sign. And K is ordinance 23-01-06, approving that 4-way stop sign. Motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes, I'd like to pull B and C,
B and C?
separate vote, yes.
Okay, so we will be voting on A, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Roll call, please.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. B is a request Board of Trustees approval of a Zoning and Planning Commission. That was a 3 approval, 1 abstain, and 2 no. Recommendation for a material variation for a single-family home at 10612 Lockwood Avenue. Can I take both of these together? It's an ordinance for it. I have to take
Well, he moved them to.
each one separate. Okay. Motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Discussion.
Yeah, the reason I'm moving to vote on this separately, we are approving a change in building materials. There was a lot of other paperwork submitted with permit application that have to be rectified, and I just want to make sure that you go through all of the steps necessary to get them approved through the building department. What we are actually approving here is the variation in the construction material, okay? Okay, that's all my comment for both items.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Okay, and C is ordinance 23-01-02, an ordinance granting that masonry variation for a single-family home at 10612 Lockwood. Motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second? Discussion? Hearing none? Vote, please.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion passes. Okay, village clerk's report, distribution resolution 2020. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
That's
ahead, I
okay.
don't want to steal your.
Thunder.
There are two. Disbursement Resolution 2022-24D dated December 27th, 2022, in the amount of $2,889,933.23.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
23. Is that correct?
Oh.
Oh, you got 24. Okay. You got the- Yeah, I got the wrong agenda again.
Is that here? Hold on.
Okay, just want to make sure it's right.
Yeah, I have 24.
Okay, good. This is, must be up and updated.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Disbursement Resolution 2023-01 dated January 10th, 2023, in the amount of $12,208,138.78.
Motion approved. Second.
Yes. Okay. Roll call, please.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion passes. Village President's report. I just quickly want to touch on the work that I've seen from our staff and this board, this village manager, in getting us ready for 2023. Many, many hours went into preparing a budget to run this village for the next year. Many improvements have made, everything from more streets, more pension contribution. We're adding a dog, okay, to our police department. And we did this all just through budgeting, careful budgeting. We're not raising property tax for anybody. We've done that for a long time, by the way. I think last year, because of the pandemic, we had to ask for a little bit. But we haven't for many, many years, and we've been able to move into 2023 without raising your property tax. I want to thank the staff for their contribution to making this the town again. I've said it before that I want to live in. I want to thank the board for their many hours on this, Bud. And again, Happy New Year, and we're ready to hit the year. That's all I have. We're going to now move into executive session 2023-01 for the purpose of discussing, number one, the closed meeting minutes of 2022-17 dated December 13th, 2022, and collective negotiating matters between a public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees. Motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Second, roll call.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you. That ends our board meeting for the public. Thanks for coming.
What were you here for? Yeah, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
Well, now, wait a minute. I get, what is a hydraulic?
Hydroponic.
Hydro, does it make me look better?
Nothing will help.